Well, after stellar carnivals in Melbourne and Sydney, the Group 1 action heads to Adelaide for the running of the Australasian Oaks, won last year by Media Award at the big odds. Can we find a long price winner this year?
It'd be nice. Only really good fillies win this race too. Of course, $500,000, as mentioned, over the 2,000 metres. No rain about in Adelaide, so that good forward's expected to hold up. But as we have a look at the barriers and the track, 2,000 metres in a nice spacious track, it does give every horse an opportunity.
No doubt. This big, long, sweeping straight gives the best horse the chance to win, and that's what Morphettville's known for.
All right, this is an interesting one, mainly because you've done this job. You are the settle grid master, so we're about to blue. Let's see how we go. I want you to stop me when I've made a mistake. Ancient Girl goes forward.
Yep,
goes
forward.
Perfectly done. All right, barrier 17, Daisies goes forward.
Probably has to and try and get a spot somewhere. Not sure that forward, but we'll see.
Here we go. Similar from barrier 14 for Barb Raider.
Yes, happy
all right.
with that.
This horse, Mac and Cheese, can't get a gate. She's going to have to go all the way back. But before I get to Jamie Carr and the favourite, My Whisper,
can I have a go?
what's happening here? Have you got Paddy Payne doing, he's up to no good?
Do, sir.
Here we
Paddy
go.
Payne. This preparation gone back. I reckon it's grand final day. Last preparation, ran second in the VRC Oaks. Going forward, was up on speed and put together a better preparation.
Absolutely.
With grand final day second, only behind Willowy. I reckon Do, sir is the key runner in this race. I'm not tipping her, but she's the key runner. You like it?
No, sorry, that was Jamie Carr, not me, because she loves it, all right? Because that just means there's going to be all this pace from horses that aren't drawn great outside of the leader. And My Whisper from barrier 3 can just smoke the pipe. She'll see all the speed go into it. About the 1,000, they'll anchor up, and she'll be sitting there just grinning next to Bonza Perla going, I've got this absolutely licked, and at some point she'll pull out and go bang without giving too much away for my tips. We'll get to the market first.
Hasn't given anything away, has he, punters?
You've made me more excited now. There's the market. There's the Ladbrokes market. Yeah. Not a great deal of movement so far.
Look, El Patroness came out. I thought...
I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
Seamus Award could have done it 2 years in a row, but scratched. My Whisper, just a little drift there. Do, sir. I think the market might have that $13 all wrong. It'll start shorter.
Let's get to the tips, Mitho, and to be fair, I've probably given it away.
Oh, you reckon?
I'm not certain My Whisper's the best filly in the race, but I think Jamie Carr on board, drawn the best gate, I think we'll get run of the race. And Barb Raider, forget the last start, I think the 2,000 metres, and the race will play out with her being on speed. But in the end, Jamie Carr, I think, will go home and get that Group 1. I'm that confident. 5 out of 5.
You are an all chips man.
I
love it. I'm going to pot the Aurora form. Ooh. I'd love Jamie Carr to get her first Group 1 in Adelaide, but it won't happen here. Daisies is the Group 1 filly. She's done it in Melbourne in the spring, and she can do it here. And the good folk at Ladbrokes giving us the each way odds. Your each way all day, punters. My best around the country, anywhere for this big Group 1 day. Daisies.
Agree with Mitho? Agree with me? Or you got something else in mind? Leave it in the comments below.
Oh, we love the Queensland Winter Carnival, and it feels like it kicks off here with the Queensland Guineas. It's 350 clams. It's for Group 2 level for the 3-year-olds. Cam, Luke, what do you reckon?
I'm really happy. Not a great deal of rain about as well, so it gives every horse an opportunity. Run from them by the mile, shoot there. But soft 5, I'm fairly confident if you're a punter, it's going to stay there when the barriers crash open in this Group 2 race. And it leads us to a very intriguing settle grid. As I say, you've been here before, so tell me when I'm wrong. Right. Character, back from the 2,400, barrier 1 goes forward.
Will it have the speed?
Well,
you're saying yes.
Gonna have to get it ready out of the gates. All right, Coast Watch from barrier 8 will go forward as well. I think there's gonna be a fair bit of pace in this race. This is the interesting runner for me. Festival Dancer resumed at Randwick, got way too far back. If Benny Thompson can find just a rump midfield, gives her an opportunity. If she has to go all the way back, I think these two will control the race. But you want to get down on your knee.
Well,
where do you think Ben the Knee's going to get to?
I just think this is all blah, 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 punters, because Ben the Knee is just going to get the lovely run in behind the speed from barrier 2. Can run at its own tempo, which is important for this horse. It did that in the springtime stakes. in the spring at Flemington and won beautifully. So bend the knee without giving away the tip. It's going to be prominent.
Yeah, I have no doubt it's going to almost get run of the race, but I've got a major concern over the mile, but we'll get to that shortly. Now, the opening market and the Ladbrokes market, a hell of a lot different right now because Greenbelt was scratched on Thursday, the favourite.
Exactly right. Greenbelt out. That's the market with Greenbelt in. This is the new market, and we see Character, the favourite, coming back from the 2400. Yeah. It just shows that punters are a little confused about this race because that's an interesting favourite in the Ladbrokes market. Coast Watch, interesting at the 850. I like it a bit.
All right, my money is on the fave, and it was going to be on my bet before it anyway. I've got Character. I think Ashgrove, the Queenslander, can run a really good race. This is a little bit harder, but I think the Golan Maloney combination can really have it when it's firing, and I'm a 5 out of 5 all day.
You just sound confused here. It's really simple. We are just
there you go.
Bending the knee, and we are all chips in.
Does it run the mile?
Bend the knee. Well, that's the great query. Out of a Wongoom winner by Schnitzel, but I'm backing John O'Shea to get the job done here. He's a genius, and he can train a horse for a race.
You're 5.
Go all chips in.
5 out of 5.
Hit the 5 button, Cam.
You agree with Mitho? You agree with me? Or you got your own thoughts? Let us know in the comments below.